Good day, beautiful truth seekers, and welcome to the Naked Truth. And here we are once again. Today is Sunday, and my schedule had picked up a bit. So let's get right into it. I want to thank you, my beautiful subscribers, and my viewers. Today's topic is going to be, is he or she thinking about me? Is he or she thinking about me? Because, you would like to know. And with the energy, I'm just doing a general reading, but I'm also going to do a little twist. Not only are we going to find out, is he or she thinking about you, we're going to find out how your soul is feeling. Because this is truly about your mind and your body. But we want to know what's going on with your soul. And then we're going to take some wisdom from our Wisdom Oracle cards. We're going to find out a whole lot about what's going on here at the Naked Truth. So Divine Spirit, thank you so much. Archangels, guardian angels, ascended masters, ancestors of the loving light. And we would like to know, is he or she thinking about me? Is he or she thinking about me? Okay. Thank you, Divine. So. Put that there. Actually, it was turned up, so I'm going to leave it right there. Okay. So here we are. Knight of Wands. We have the Four of Cups. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. I'll show the other cards, but let's go through these cards. Here we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, these are our messenger cards. And so as you're on this path with this person, or you're questioning, is this person, this is what it's about. Is this person thinking about you? The Wands are, the Knight of Wands, they come in with a message, but they're kind of in and out. So this must be the beginning part of a relationship, or this is showing the general energy of the person in which you're thinking about, male or female. Here we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about a person who is, they're looking at the Three of Cups in front of them, but they're bored. They're not really fascinated. See, this person here, he's looking at those cups, but he's bored, and he's not really paying attention to the cup that Divine Spirit is giving him. So, with this card in reference to this topic, is he or she thinking about me? You're trying to figure out, is this person thinking about you? And you become bothered, one, but you're kind of bored. Because if you were in communication with this person, then you would know if they're thinking about you or not. But see, there's no activity going on, which is why this card has come up. Because there's no activity, it makes you wonder what's going on. Here, this is mind, body, and soul. Here your soul is not feeling balanced. And that's the interesting thing. Because when you're feeling imbalanced, really it's about you needing to tap in to your deepest inner knowing. What is your soul telling you about whether this person is thinking about you or not? So here we have the energy of the Knight of Wands, as I stated. This person comes in and out. And when they're there, they're there. And they're there for a reason. But when they're gone, they're gone. And it leaves you, your body, feeling some type of way. You're in boredom. You're wondering, you're in between. You're wondering, okay, when this person is with me, this person is with me and it feels good. But when this person is not with me and there's that silence, then comes in that boredom. And this cup, Divine Spirit is giving you this cup, but you're not focused on that cup. You probably don't even see that cup. This cup can represent so much. This cup can represent somebody else who may be interested in you, but you're so focused on this person, this other person, that is only wants to be around you when they want something. So that is so narcissistic. Okay? And you can never please a person who's a narcissist. You can't. So here we have these Three of Cups. And you're like, oh my goodness, I just love the energy when this person is around. And maybe you're thinking about these different instances in which this person was in your life. And so now you're like, oh my goodness, I want this to continue happening. But what's going on? Here we have the Two of Pentacles. You're not feeling abundant. You're feeling bored. You're not feeling balanced. Okay? And let's see what's going on with the wisdom cards. Divine Spirit, please give us wisdom in reference to the situation. Give us wisdom, please. Okay, these cards. And thank you. So here we have Lilac Mist. Here we have Abundance. We have Butterfly Wings. And I'm not covering that last card until the end. So Lilac Mist, let's look it up. Here it says, your life is always perfect. You are always at the right place at the right time. Your guides and angels surround you at this very moment. And this is a very good time. See, the interesting thing is, especially when you're having a good time, when things are going your way, your archangels and your guardian angels are right there with you. But as you are in this time of boredom, in this time of where you're not feeling balanced, you want to know, is this person thinking about you? And knowing the energy of the night that comes in and out, if this person was thinking about you, they would communicate with you. You would not feel bored. You wouldn't even, like I mentioned before, you wouldn't be wondering whether they're thinking about you or not, because that question would be answered with their actions, with their communication. Here, the bottom of the deck had a Seven of Cups. Again, this person has a lot of options. So the reason why they're in and out of your life is because they have a lot of options. If this person didn't have a lot of options and they were focused on you, you wouldn't have to. Here, it's a Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is taking a stand for what you believe in, right? But since this person has a Seven of Cups, and then beneath it had the Seven of Wands, he's battling a lot within his mind. Now, I know this isn't the Swords cards, but this is as he's on his journey, as he's going through life, he or she, they got a lot going on in their life. So on one point, when they come in, they're like, finally, they have a point of freedom where they're able to come to you and it feels good. But then here they go, when they're not with you, they're right back to this. They got to take a stand for whatever they're believing in their life. And they got so many distractions going on. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's another reason why they haven't come in communication with you. But I'm going to go ahead and continue reading these. But Divine Spirit is definitely giving me a lot of download and reference to your soul. So just understand that your guides, and your angels are surrounded you at this very moment. Stop and feel their presence. And here, this cup, you're focused on these other cups, but you don't see the cup that Divine Spirit and your guides and your guardian angels, archangels are providing you. You're worried about this. And it's saying, stop. Stop and look at the bigger picture. Stop and look at the things that are going on in your life. Here we have abundance. When you stop and look at the things that are going on in your life, you'll be able to see the messages that your guides and your archangels, guardian angels are giving you, your higher self. As you tap in, you're able to get your answers when you tap in. But sometimes our intuition, not sometimes, most times our intuition is speaking to us. Our soul is speaking to us and is trying to get our attention of what's really going on. Here we have butterfly wings. Here you're stagnant, and the wisdom is you need to be flying. You need to move on. You need to take the love of this cup. Okay? That is from Divine Spirit. That is from your angels and your guardian angels. And you need to ascend. You need to elevate. Because as you're in this card, which is the Four of Cups card, you're in this lower energy where your intuition is telling you, but you just don't want to believe it. For some, and this is a general reading, for some, the person, the Knight of Wands, okay? The Knight of Wands, when the Knight of Wands is with you, they're with you to get something. But once they get it, they're gone. And so with it is the communication. See, when you want something for someone, oh, you're going to, and I don't mean to be negative, but you want to juice up the environment. They know how to play up the environment. This is a person that knows exactly what to say at the right time. And it gets you. And you're like, oh my goodness, yes, great. But the Knight of Wands comes in and they come out. They come in and they come out. They come in to receive. And you think they're giving, but they're not giving. They're giving so that they can receive more. And so this is why you're left. The reason why you're left in a stumper is because the energy that they received from you was more that they gave to you. And it's left you feeling imbalanced. And it's time to move on from this. Butterfly wings, use your, you're transforming from this. You're transforming from this. You're learning from these lessons. These lessons are like, you know what? it's true. This person comes in at a certain time when it's good for them, right? They know exactly what to say because they've read you already. Are you the person that is always there, ready for them? Eager for them to come in and communicate with you? You can't be that person. A couple of reasons why you can't be that person. You can't be that person because you yourself are beautiful and you are worthy of everything. But in order to receive it, you first have to give it. So when you're in this downtime and you're wondering about, is this person thinking about you? What you need to do is turn that energy out into you. Put that energy into yourself. Because you know what? 10 times out of 10, this person, this Knight of Wands, is doing what you should be doing. They're not thinking about you, so they're not communicating with you. They're distracted. They're distracted, and this person is taking a stand for themselves. See, they're the most important thing, and they know who to go to get what. They have a lot of options. They have a lot of options. And because they have a lot of options, they're like, you know what? They see themselves as, you know what? I'm this Knight of Wands. I can do whatever I want to do, say whatever I want to say, and get what I want to get. Because their sole purpose is them. And you shouldn't lower yourself up. You know, you're a beautiful person. And you gave more than what you received. So you're hoping that this person comes back, or you're hoping that this person will communicate with you so that you can feel some type of fulfillment. But truth be told, you are the only one that can fulfill your own life. And Divine Spirit, your guides, your guardian angels, your archangels, your higher self, they're right there offering you this cup of love, of real love. That's going to make you feel abundant. So the future outcome card is the Three of Swords. Now the Three of Swords is where you're like, you know what? Yeah, this person only comes in and only communicates when they need something, because they're not getting this type of energy from somebody else. And the Knight of Wands is not about a relationship. They're about getting in, getting out. And the future card is about you coming to this understanding. There are people like this in the world. And when you tap in to the love that Divine Spirit has for you, and you elevate, and you fly away from this situation, you say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to take this cup of love that Divine Spirit has given me. Okay? You're going to take that cup of love. See if there's any other cards here. And you're going to look in it. And you're going to fully examine it. Because this person, this Knight of Wands, you know, a person that loves himself and is full of love and knows that they will always be in an abundance of love, they won't be coming in and out of your life. You won't be at a point of wondering, is this person thinking about me? You wouldn't have to feel that way. Because when you look at your phone, you receive a phone call, you receive a text, there'll be a balance. You both will feel abundant. This person's not thinking about your abundance in reference to your feelings, in reference to the peace of your mind. They're only worried about them. They take a stand for them. This is how I feel. This is what I want. And as mentioned before, they have a lot of options. you know? So let's see with this card. Here we have wisdom. You want the love? Turn to yourself. All that you need is within you. All that you need is within you. So rise up from the situation as you're transforming. Understand it for what it is. And grow from the abundance of the lesson. And also understand who you are. See, they know that their regular norm, because they don't know, they may not, whatever experience, and I'm not here to judge, but whatever their experience is, they do not know how to give. They only know how to receive, because this must be an inner child conflict, where when they were developing, they wanted this love, they wanted this attention, and they didn't get it. And so they may have said to themselves, I'm not going to be put in this situation anymore. It's not going to be me always giving, giving, giving. They haven't found fulfillment in that. And so they come in and they go. They know who, look at their options. This person gives me that. This person gives me this. They don't know about tapping into their own power, because if they tapped into their own power, they wouldn't be coming here, and over here trying to get what they need. They would know that everything's within them. See, you are the person that was able to give to them. You understand about giving and receiving. You understand about balance. You don't hide. You're for real with your feelings. But this person isn't. So the question isn't, or the latter question should be, now this question should be, how is my soul feeling? And that's why this wisdom card came. Your soul is explaining to you that you see this other cup? This is more important than any of these cups. Yes, you spent some time with this person. Yes, the communication was right and nice and you wanted more of it. But it was fluff. It was fluff. It was to receive an energy, because you are a high vibrant being. And the reason why you're able to give attention and emotion and care and compassion is because that is your power that is within you. But it's time to give that energy back to you. Oh, they will be back. That's the funny thing, because they know. They know where to go and get some good energy to lift them up. And what should you do? Let's go ahead and find out. Well, here we have the Three of Swords. Here's the future card. You're going to understand it for what it is. Yes, it pierced your heart. And yes, it hurt you. Here we have Three Swords. And here we have you focusing on these three cups. See, they haven't turned over. See, he's not trying to turn these cups over. He's still trying to, he or she, okay? Because it's not only men doing this, okay? He or she knows that you are full of a good high vibrational energy. So these cups aren't turned over. They're not turned over. When they're turned over, then you're like, wow, it's over. You see what I'm saying? It's over. There's nothing there. And then you're like, wow, will this person come back to me? But here you're wondering, is this person even thinking about me? So these cups are still up, but these cups aren't full. And matter of fact, these cups You may have filled them yourself and you're wondering, when can I share these cups with this person? So this tells me right off bat, you are a genuinely nice person, full of compassion, full of empathy, full of care, and you need to look in the mirror and tap into your deepest inner knowing. And you need to say to yourself, wait a second. I am focusing on the wrong thing. And here's that little twist. You see, beautiful truth seekers, you want the truth. Well, here's the truth. This person is going to come in and out because they know you got something good that you're offering. And all they can do, because they have so much options and because they haven't tapped within themselves, is all they want to do is take. And they will come back again, okay? Because they know the cups are there waiting for them to receive. So they're in this bad habit, even before you. They're in this bad habit of who is ready to give. You got to ask yourself that question. Are you giving to me just as I'm giving to you? Where's the balance? And here we are, the balance. There is no balance. What you deserve is communication, where you don't have to work for it. It's readily available, where you don't have to sit down and wonder, is this person going to come and communicate with me? No. What you need to figure out is not about that person. You need to be looking in the mirror and wondering how your soul is doing. Because your soul deserves so much more. Your soul does not deserve this energy of the Three of Swords. What? Your soul needs to go ahead and take off this love that Divine Spirit is showing you and giving you, and you need to examine it. You need to examine that. You need to examine your soul. Because what's going on is, as you're tapped in and trying to figure out the energy of somebody else, one of the reasons why they're not trying to figure out about you is because the energy that you are thinking about, that you're sending to that person, is in some way, shape, or form pushing them away. Okay? And it's hard for me to say that, but that is exactly what it is. Because when you start thinking about you, you're not giving that energy. See, when we think about somebody, we automatically send them that energy. But it's time, beautiful truth seekers, to turn that energy to you. Oh, Divine Spirit, thank you. So as I'm looking at this card, right? You think you set up these cups for the night. It's interesting because you know your inner deepest knowing, your soul knows the energy of this Knight of Wands. But your mind is like, okay, if I go ahead and I provide these cups, this person's going to come. But you're waiting. Because here's the funny thing about it. Your cups are highly concentrated in the mind, body, and spirit. You are a full package. And what you provide is highly concentrated. You know what? As you're thinking about these cups, you're not focusing on the love that is giving to you. You're wondering, is this person thinking about me? Well, here's another question. Are you thinking about you? Are you tapping into your soul? You know, it's so easy to wonder about if someone else is thinking about you, but are you giving yourself that love? Are you tapping into your soul? Because when you are tapping into your soul, you are getting so full of your own love. And not only that, you are getting full from the love that is given to you from Divine Spirit. And this cup that Divine Spirit is giving you, your archangels, guardian angels, your higher self, this cup is going to strengthen you to where you can see this for what it is and you be able to let it go. And you are, check it out. Not only are you seeing it for what it is, and this is a card of, this is past hurt. I see it for what it is. I was hoping that this person would be thinking about it, would communicate with me, but the truth be told is that they're not. They are not. Because if they were, they would be there. If they were, this question wouldn't come in your mind. And you know what? Here you are. You're letting go of this hurt. You've seen it for what it is. There are people like that in this world. And those people are like that because they don't have that love within them. They haven't done that work. For whatever reason, it hurts too much to dive deep within themselves. So here you are, you're taking the cup. At first you were looking at these three cups. And now you're seeing the 3 swords. But you're moving on and see what you have in your hand. You have that cup that Divine Spirit is giving you. See, we get caught up in what's not happening in our life, that we need to take a break. As brought out here, it said stop and focus on what is happening in your life. Divine Spirit, your guardian angels, guardian angels are showing you another angle to your life. And you're able to see the love that is actually happening in your life. You're able, look, you're breathing, right? Inhale, exhale. You're breathing. You're living. And it's not based off this Knight of Wands. It's based off the Divine Spirit that has this big old cup of love for you. And you're examining that. You know what you're examining? You're examining the love that Divine Spirit has for you. And you're examining the love that you have for yourself. You're examining your deepest inner knowing. You're tapping into your wisdom. So let's go to the Divine Feminine cards. Divine Feminine, please give us a motivation of how to move forward. How to move forward. Moving forward. And thank you. How is the soul feeling about, is he or she thinking about me? How is their soul feeling in reference to, is this other person thinking? Okay, Divine Spirit saying put these back. And to take of these. Okay, here we have, and let me see. Okay, here we have the presence of Divine Feminine. And it says, at the center of everything, there is light. And I am that light. See, that is the energy that you give this person. This is why they come in and out. They don't have light of their own. They come in and out of your light. Hey. They come in and out of your life, taking your light, your energy, your care, compassion, and empathy, and then they're gone. See, what they're giving you something. But what they're giving you will not ever be as much as what you're giving. And they know it. Oh, let's understand, they know it. One, they don't have enough to give. If they had enough to give, and they knew truly the abundance that they have, they wouldn't hop from person to person. They wouldn't have all this. this will come into their life, but they will realize, well, this person that I have in my life, let me focus on this person because this person is taking time to give to me, and I have just as much power to give back. Here we have the saint of spoken words. And it says, every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story. And that is right. When you tap into your own abundance, when you're tapping it and you're looking and piercing in on the love that Divine Spirit has and finding out about your value, you're not just, see, the reason why what you have something to offer is because this is coming out of your heart of hearts. And when you look at yourself, like really truly value yourself, and you look at yourself, you say, wait a minute, I don't deserve this. And so the question changes from, is this person thinking about me, to what do I deserve? Am I thinking about me? Where it's okay for this person to come in and out of my life? Is this something that I truly want? And that is the question you need to be asking your soul. You need to go into the mirror, look into the windows of your soul and say, I deserve better, and start setting those intentions and then bringing that into your life, because that is what you deserve. The diamond-hearted Dakini. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. You're facing yourself. You're tapping into your deepest inner knowing, your intuition, which is speaking to you. Hey, yeah, you see all these cups? Give these back to you. Hold on to it for you. Drink of your own cups. Mind, body, and spirit. Drink of your own cups and take of the cup that Divine Spirit is given to you, which is full of healing, which is full of strength, which is full of abundance, which is going to bring you back to feeling balanced, because you don't need this person to take of your cups. You know where this is going. And when you tap into your deepest inner knowing, you will be able to be like, you know what? If this person was in my life for sure, I wouldn't be wondering, because I would already know. And actually, in all actuality, you already know. You're just not really happy with the answers that are there. And that's why you're feeling like this, lower energy. This person takes of your energy, and what they give is temporary. It's an illusion. It's an illusion, so they can fascinate you to bring down those walls, so that you can freely transfer those beautiful emotions, that beautiful love, that beautiful compassion that you have. And before you know it, they're sucking it, they're getting full, and then they're gone. And then when they come back to you, they come back to you. See, here's the interesting thing. The reason why they're coming back to you is because they're empty. They're empty. Because your energy, your light, where is it? Yes. Here it is. 2 cards talking about your light. You don't put a light under the table. You put the light on top. And that's where you deserve to be. You deserve to be on the top. You don't deserve to be in the back burner. No. Here, Divine Spirit is helping you understand. Listen, beautiful soul. At the center of everything, not shoved away to the side. At the center of everything, there is light. And I am that light. Say it with me. I am that light. If you are looking at this video and that question was, is he or she thinking about me? You need to say this affirmation. You need to go into the mirror and look into that mirror, look into the windows of your soul, and you need to say, I am that light. And this person knows you are that light. Here it says, at the center of everything, there is light. I am that light. And here we are, another card where it says the diamond-hearted Dakini. It says, I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. You got to go within. You got to tap into your deepest inner knowing. You got to tap into your wisdom. Because there is where you'll find the answer. Your intuition has been, your wisdom crying out into the streets, crying out in your universe. You deserve better. And when you see it for what it is, you start tapping into yourself and you tap into the love cup that Divine Spirit is giving you. And you're examining it, truly. And what's so interesting, because I had that download and I had to really talk on it, is that this person, they know to come back to you because they know you have a light, you have an energy that is beautiful, that they may not be able to find in somebody else, so they come on back to you. That's right, they come on back to you with the same illusion or a little twisted, it's a little different, They put on a show. They put about that illusion. And as you're like, ooh, you're like, oh my goodness. And then before you know it, that wall has come down. You forgot why you were upset at them to begin with. And then you're giving forth that compassion, that energy. And they're filled up with that energy. And guess what? They're full. And guess what? They get on that horse and they're riding away with your energy. And you're back at this point. I'm surprised the Devil's card didn't come out. You're back at this point feeling low. Not too low, because they want to be able to come back. So what are you going to do? You're going to see it for what it is. You're going to cut away. You're going to take that. Oh, this is the other card. You're going to take that love that Divine Spirit is showing you and has been showing you, and you're going to give further examination to it. The person sets up illusions because the person doesn't have anything to give. They're taking from you, and they're going to these other options. And then it's so interesting because what they're doing to you, someone else is doing to them. And so then they're feeling empty. And then what do? They ride on back to you, maybe with a sob story. Try to win your affections. It's very narcissistic. Very. But understand that you have the power within you. And the love that you're offering. It's time to drink off your own cup. It's time to fill up your cup. It's time to see it for what it is. And this is you actually not only examining it, but you are relating to it. You are enjoying this cup. You're transforming and you're moving forward. And this is interesting because, yes, the situation happened, but the situation is allowing you to look into your own darkness. Here it says, I see the light in my own darkness. See, the darkness on the outside gives you, it's dark enough so you can see the contrast, so that you can see the light that is given you from Divine Spirit, your archangels, guardian angels, your ascended masters, the people that actually love you, yourself, your soul, that has been communicating to you about this person. And you're able to face fears. You're able to understand, I don't need this person. This person needs me. And what if when I let go of this person, because that's what you're doing, when you let go of your perception that you had of this person, you're like, you know what? You change the locks to your own heart, where that person feels that they can set up this smoke screen so they can come on in, say whatever they can say to tantalize you, intrigue you. You say, no, that's enough. Go somewhere else. Because I see it for what it is. And I deserve better. And that's what your soul is telling you. You deserve better. It happens to us all. We believe in an illusion because we want to be with somebody. We have something to give. But in giving, there must be a reception. There must be balance. And here, this beautiful card says, the goddess of devotion. It says, I am a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. Here we have these butterfly wings. When you commit, look, you got 3 cups already set up. I mean, usually you can read this card differently, but in reference to this reading, Divine Spirit is helping me to see the type of person that you are. Now, usually this card is about, okay, so you're bored with the things that's going on in your life. Divine Spirit is trying to give you something else. You're not seeing this cup. And it's that same thing, but you want to know, is this person thinking about me? See, already your mind and your body is bored, is stagnant. All right? And your mind is like, is this person thinking about me? Well, let me go ahead, and you're thinking possibly about the times that you were together, or you're going ahead and you're setting up these cups, and when this person comes in again, oh, I have these cups. But you deserve so much better than that. That's why Divine Spirit is helping you to see. You deserve so much better. You have this light that is within you. You have this power that is within you. You have this love. You're this beautiful butterfly. And trust me, from the situation, you are transforming. Things happen in our life for a reason. They provide darkness, bringing forth the contrast so that we can see the light that is within us, so we can see that power, because we were so captivated by this illusion. But as you tap into your wisdom, and as you start looking into the love that Divine Spirit is helping you to see that is in your life, and you're really taking a good notice on it, you're able to let this go. You're able to say, hold on, no. See, because you're tapping into your power. And you say, no, no more. I deserve better. And it's not a judgment, but do you even have anything to give to me except for illusions? Do you have anything to really say? When you leave, am I feeling fulfilled? Because right here, you're not fulfilled. And there is somebody else, including you, but after you give yourself that love, guess what? That other person is going to come in, and you may have to wait for it. But while you're waiting for it, get busy with this cup. Get busy with this self-love. Get busy in connecting to yourself, because this person is not doing it. All they're doing, all they know, they're in a vicious cycle that they have to break. And truth be told, I feel sorry for that person, because when that person can't love themselves, they're wearing a mask. Or I wear a mask for this person, I wear a mask in this situation. They have so many masks. And that's not a person that they're at a good spot to go ahead and give you that attention that you deserve. You deserve better. And that should be another affirmation. One affirmation is, I am the light. There are reasons why the Knight of Wands comes in and out of your life, because guess what? In and out of your life, I keep on saying in light, but that's what they're doing. They're coming in and out of your life. They're coming in to take some light, and then they're going, and then when it gets dark, because the person that they're going to, maybe there's another person. See, they have all these other distractions, all these other opportunities. So maybe they're taking of you so they can feel good, and then they're probably not even thinking about it, because it's a vicious cycle. And so they go off to the next person, and that person is just like them. See, if they related to you truthfully, they would be around you more. But there's just something that they can't relate to. And the reason why they can't relate to you is because you got this love within you, and they don't. So they know to come to you to get your energy, but guess what? They go to the person that they're relating to more because of the energy that they have. They're more in common with that energy. So they take that energy that you give, that love, that care, that compassion, and do I dare say it, that neediness. See, you've come to a point within yourself that you have something to give. You know what you have to give, but you're wanting to receive it. And there's a little tinge of desperation. And that's why they set up this illusion. Oh, they know. It's a game. But it's not a game to you. And it's not a game to Divine Spirit. And that's why Divine Spirit is offering you this cup. So, you see it for what it is. You're tapping into the love that Divine Spirit has for you. You're tapping into your deepest inner knowing, and you're saying, you know what? No more. No more. I am a love that doesn't leave. See, and that's why they come in and out of your life, because they know where to find you. They know how to get to you. Because your love doesn't check in and check out. Your love is multi-seasonal. Because when you commit to love, you commit. You're loyal. And they see that. But they don't have anything in common with that to where they can stay. Because after a while, you're going to see through this illusion. You're going to take the veil away. And you're going to be like, whoa. There is this movie. It's an old school movie. It's called I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. And it's very, very funny. Very funny. You've got to check it out. Well, this guy, he thought he won the lotto with this woman, right? And they're about to get hot and heavy. They're about to get intimate. Until she starts really starts showing her true self. And the guy was like, whoa. He was like, whoa, this is a bit too much. And this is why this knot hops in and out, comes in and out of your life. Because if they were actually to stay there, you would see the true self. You would see what they really do have to offer. See, the illusion is only meant for a certain time. And that's why you're feeling empty. So beautiful souls, truth seeker, there's your truth. But understand that you see it for what it is, but you have something more greater than what they can ever give you. And that is your soul. And not only that, Divine Spirit is offering you this cup. And you know what? As you're tapping in and you're examining this cup, you're tapping into your deepest inner knowing, and you're healing, and you're coming into this full abundance of who you are, transforming. I don't know why I can't lift up this card. But come into the abundance and you're transforming because of the wisdom that you have within about this situation. And you move forward and you say, up, wait, that door is closed. I'm on vacation. Or that door is closed because I'm tapping in. And you don't exactly know. I've seen this show. I bought the ticket. I saw the show. And it's always going to be the same cycle. You're going to come in when you want to come in, when it suits you best. That's what they do. But then when they're gone, you're feeling empty. You're not feeling balanced. And it's time to step. Now, this is a generalized reading. So if this is not going on in your life, don't wear it. If the shoe doesn't fit, please don't wear it. Because there are actually good people in this world. See, there's a Knight of Wands, which is this character. You know, I say a character because they wear many masks in order, depending on the situation. Okay? Because truly, this person only thinks about themselves. In reference to this reading, they take a stand, but it's for themselves. Okay? And in their minds, it only makes sense to do what they're doing. But trust me, they're going to come to a point in their life because life is about balance. And actually, they do have it. They're not tapping into their soul. Because their soul would be telling them the same thing that your soul is telling you. The person that's coming in and out of their life is taking of their energy that they got from you. But they're not tapped and connecting to their soul. They're taking a stand, but it's not in connection with their soul. It's not connection with the power that is within them. But we all learn. And the best thing to do is see it for what it is, forgive it. Because how do you forgive? Well, you forgive for you so that way you move forward. But you forgive because the pain that they brought was the darkness that allowed you to see the light that is within you. See, that was the gift. When you receive a gift, you're not wondering about how it's being made. You're just so thankful for it. So in this situation, you see this person coming in and out, bringing you this darkness. They're setting up this illusion. Ooh, and all of a sudden, you are giving so much than what they're giving you. And then you're left feeling empty and not feeling balanced. But this darkness is helping you to see, wow, why are they always coming in and out of my life? And the reason why they come in and out of your life is because there is something to come to. And you got to return that to you. You got to say, you know what, enough is enough. I love myself, so I'm not going to open myself to someone who is not trying to give as much as I'm giving. I deserve balance. I deserve peace. I deserve joy. I deserve sensuism, communication. You fill in the blank. Everything that your heart desires is what you deserve. And I truly think that is it. So your affirmation is, I am the light. I am the author of my own story. How do you want to see this ending? How do you want to close out this chapter? You are worthy of love. Look into the windows of your soul. Tap into your deepest inner knowing, and you will have that answer that has been there the whole time. So beautiful truth seekers, I hope this reading has brought some light to the situation, but understand they come in and out of your life because you do have something to give. Now it's time to give that back to yourself and then set that intention to really receive someone, to really be connected